Oh?
Oh, you must be Professor Layton, I presume. It's an honor to make your acquaintance.
Oh, no. The pleasure's all mine.
Oh, no!
Luke!
Claudia, darling! Come back, sweetie!
Honestly, why am I constantly surrounded by incompetence? This is a disaster. Whatever is the matter? Oh, this is simply terrible. My dear sweet baby, my Claudia. Your Claudia? Sweet, sweet Claudia, my little honeykins, my smoochy pie, my baby! Matthew! Matthew! Well, we'll talk to other people first. This is Gordon. You're Professor Layton, yes? My name is Gordon. I'm among those who requested your services. I'd like to explain our situation further, but right now it's probably best to do as Lady Dahlia says. Alright. Madam, what is it? What in the world happened? My little Claudia got scared and ran off. Didn't you see her dart out of the room? I must have missed her. I'm terribly sorry, madam. Oh, you're just useless, aren't you? Professor, you didn't see which way my baby ran off to, did you? Your baby, madam? If you're referring to that white cat, I saw it run out that door a moment ago. What? And you simply stood there and let her escape? Well, she is a cat. They are animals, after all, and animals must run about from time to... Oh, she's not just a cat. She has a name, and that name is Claudia Reinhold. She's a delicate flower, and she is simply a mess when I'm not close by to comfort her. Matthew! I need you to find Claudia and bring her back immediately. About this little inheritance problems of yours, Lady Dahlia. That can wait! Can't you see that we have more pressing concern on our... we have a more pressing concern on our hands at the moment? You could have stopped her and didn't, so you have a responsibility to find Claudia and bring her back. Sending the professor off to find a silly cat, the nerve. Who do you think you are? Oh, it's fine, Luke. Besides, Lady Dahlia does have a point. It does seem we let Claudia run off. Madam, if you'll excuse us, we have a cat to track down. Thank you, and please hurry. My Claudia is such a delicate flower. Even the coarse outdoor air might prove too much for her. Noise at the manor was added to your list of mysteries. The Fugitive Feline, Chapter 2. Lady Dahlia's cat has escaped. Search Saint Monsieur for the runaway feline. Yes. Yes. Let's go. Got it. Whoop. Okay, we'll talk to this guy first. Simon. The name's Simon. I'm Baron Reinhold's nephew. My father is the little brother of Gordon here. My father is the little brother of Gordon here. Okay, so you've got Gordon, Baron. This guy's dead. No, hang on. I'll talk to Gordon in a second. I'm Baron Reinhold's nephew. My father is the little brother of Gordon there. Or rather, he was until he kicked the bucket, as they say. But I digress. So the famous Professor Layton. Thought you'd have more presence. Well, never mind that. I take it you won't mind if I throw a puzzle your way. Should prove difficult for a man of your ability. Yes, if you're as good as they say, they shouldn't amount to much more than a distraction. Number 11. Arc and Line. 20 picarets. Oh boy. So good at these. As shown in the diagram below, you have 1/4 of a circle. Within the circle is a rectangle, ABCD, which touches the edge of the circle at point D. Assuming that point B is located at the center of the circle, how long is diagonal line AC? Yeah, Just get rid of that part. Well, if you go like this with your tablet pen, and you go like that, it seems like that's that. No, that's shorter than that. But that means that's longer than that. It looks like it's just 10 inches, right? We're just going all in. First answer, let's go.
There we go.
Haha!
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Gambling and doing a 50-50 in your brain is also a way of doing it. The diagonal line AC is the same length as the diagonal BD. BD is the same length as the circle's radius, so AC equals 10 inches. Sure, yep, that's totally how I got that. Righto, diagonal line AC is the exact same length as the diagonal line BD. BD is the same length as the radius of the circle, so once you've figured that out, the only thing left to do is add 5 and 5, or trust that they're, like, actually measured correctly and just measure the top or side part, and then go from there. Which doesn't make any sense when I say it like that, but... Oh, it appears that you're the real deal, Professor. I apologize for doubting you there. It seems you've quite the mind for puzzles. But how unfortunate that you must waste your time on one of these ridiculous cat chases. They happen all the time, yet every time the cat slips out, Lady Dahlia causes the biggest fuss. Don't even bother trying to talk her down. The best thing you can do is just find that cat. Is just go and find that cat. If you're as bright as they say, you should have no trouble tracking down one little cat, right? Arc and line now in your puzzle index. Alright, Gordon. You are related how? Are you still here? Do us all a favor and find that cat so we can discuss the inheritance. I can't remember who he said he was. I think it's probably nephew. So his nephew. So probably the brother-in-law of Lady Dahlia, I assume. Matthew, got any clues on this? Terribly sorry, Professor. I will personally search the manor and the estate grounds. Feel dreadful asking, but would you mind taking a quick look around the town to see if Claudia is there? Don't give it a second thought, my good man. We're on the case. She's right there. I wonder where she could ever be. What? One could view the entire village from up there. Oh, there's one. Nope, I didn't click the cat. I clicked the cat, obviously. Professor, there she is! Go. Drat, she ran off. Can't stop now. Let's give chase, Luke. Blast, that burns. Looks like the engine blew out. So this is St. Monsieur, eh? The famed stomping ground of the late Baron Augustus Reinhold. I wonder what kind of tricks the old coot set up in this village before he shuffled off. Oh, Layton, you ridiculous dandy. Just you wait. All the treasure you seek will be mine. Okay. We've had one hint coin yet, but what about another hint coin? I want more. Got one up there? No. Now I will click until it clicks. What about door? No? Windows. Aha! My craziness is paid out. Have you seen a cat? Oh, it's you, Mr. Please, call me Raymond. Can I be of some assistance? As a matter of fact, yes, Raymond. Lady Dahlia's cat slipped out of the house. Have you seen her about? Do you mean dear Claudia? I think I saw her pass through here and run into town a few moments ago. If that's the case, I sure wished he'd bottled the ketchup before she ran away. Well, we didn't do it either, so, you know. Just kind of something we don't do here. Have you seen a cat? You need something? You do, don't you? Yep, I could see it on your face. An open book is what you are. Excuse me, but you didn't happen to see Lady Dahlia's cat come through here a moment ago, did you? Ah, the fluffy white killer, yeah. I think she ran toward the town square. Yep, she went that way. I see, thank you. Think nothing of it, buddy. If only all questions were that easy to answer. Well then, I'll be off now. Would have thought he turned out to be such a nice guy. Shall we head for the town square then? Indeed, let's be off. Hold on, let's take a look at what's behind that blue door. Do you see it? That blue door over there appears to be open a crack. Care to take a look inside? Okay, apparently. Oh. We're in a shop. Hint coin. Pictures. The bread and cheese here are anything but fresh. Yow! Everything in here is caked in dust. There's something I find very charming about this chair. Oh, that reminds me, Luke. Have you heard this one before? Number 14. Which chair? A new multi-purpose event hall has been built in the center of your town. It will be used for everything from concerts to sporting events to conventions. With the hall complete, it's time to order the chairs. 5 chair designs, labeled A through E, are being considered, but of all the designs, only one chair is completely suitable for the auditorium. What chair is it? Well, it's not the wheelie chair. I would assume E. Sporting events, concerts, conventions. Yeah, I was like, E is the only one. But I'm wondering if it's a trick question. If it's not E, it's B.
I think I've got it!
Aha.
Professor, I've solved it!
Oh, because it stacks. Ah, that's right. Of all the designs, only E can be stacked upon itself. In a hall like the one described, each event requires a different number of seats, and thus a change in seating arrangement. The storability of E makes it the best chair for the job. I forgot about the stacking, that makes sense. Well done. I suppose this puzzle was too easy for you, my boy. Painting scrap. Oh yeah. Which chair? Now in your puzzle index. Boop, 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 boop. It appears that no one is working the shop. Caked in dust. Hint coin. Alright, that's 3. Puzzle. Look here, my boy. This extinguished candle has reminded me of a simply wonderful puzzle. Number 15. How many are left? 10 candles stand burning in a dining room. A strong breeze blows in through an open window and extinguishes 2 of them. Checking back in on the candles later, you see that 1 more candle has gone out. To make sure no more flames go out, you shut the window. Assuming the window doesn't extinguish any more candles, how many candles do you have left in the end? In the end? Okay, well there's a few ways to take this. You have 10 candles. And if nothing gets rid of the fire... Okay, hang on. So, let's say... 2 and 3. So then you get rid of all the other ones. Because they burn down. Because there's nothing to get rid of the flame. Right? So you would have 3 left. You would have the 3 that went out, is what I would assume.
down.
Yeah.
I did it!
I'm on
Yes!
to you, Layton. That's correct. The 7 candles that manage to stay lit will melt down completely. The only candles that remain in the end are the 3 that are extinguished by the wind and therefore stay intact. Ha 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 ha! Excellent work, my boy. Sometimes it's important to consider the obvious, too. Delving too deep into the implied can cause misconceptions. How many are left? Puzzle index. Alright, I think we're done here. Alright. Keep walking. Claudia. Huh. Hey, you two. Help me out here, would you? I'm in a real pickle. What seems to be the problem, sir? Some knucklehead went and raised the bridge while I was on break. Then, as if that wasn't bad enough, the chowderhead made off with the only bridge crank. Oh dear. So you mean to say? You got it, buddy. Until that thing shows up, no one is getting in or out of town. I'm still looking for the blasted crank, but I'm seeing too much red to get anything done. Kind of punk pulls a prank like this anyhow? Oh yeah. Found this doodad in the street when I was out looking for my crank. Got any idea what it is? What a strange gizmo. The gizmos option has been added to the menu. Touch the trunk to open it, then tap the gizmos icon. From here, try to assemble the various mechanical parts you've gathered around town. The vanishing crank was added to your list of mysteries. There's a kid. You have a puzzle? Still looking for the blasted crank, but I'm seeing too much red to get anything done. Gotta punk pulls a break like this anyhow. Door? Oh. It's a gorgeous chandelier, but it's all tarnished. Those are framed forms on the wall. What a loon! Just forms and pens as far as the eye can see. Blech. There's a bed here. Is he living in the town hall? Better not touch anything, or that man will throw a fit. Okay, I mean, I guess I click you, but that's not what I meant to do. This is the town hall. What business do you have here? If you've just moved to town, I strongly advise that you fill out a change of address form. Says Rodney. Oh no, we aren't here for anything like that. Regardless, all town hall visitors must complete the proper forms. You can start with this one. Puzzle's worth 40 picarets. Here are 2 shapes, one large and one small. Each is made up of little triangles. Dipping your fountain pen into the ink one time gives you just enough ink to draw 4 little triangles, as depicted by the shape. So with that in mind, how many times do you have to dip your pen into the ink in order to draw the shape on the right that's made up of 36 triangles? What? Be like 1, 2, 3. Hang on, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he's got the outer wall on this thing, right? That is a terrible triangle. It just gets worse. But I'm like, so when you do this, you have this outer wall. So 2, 3. 6, 7, 8, 9. We're gonna go with 9. If I overthink this, we'll overthink it if we need to.
There we go.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
I suppose
Take another look at the 2 shapes in the puzzle. Pay special attention to the phrase enough ink to draw 4 little triangles and the shape on the right that's made up of 36 triangles. think they want me to count. Not 4, is it?
Luke, here's my answer.
Right? This is wrong. Yeah, I was like, it's not
Frankly,
4,
I'm
it's not
ashamed.
9. There's something here where I was like, this one, I recall it. I don't recall the answer to it, but I feel like it's tricky. I was like, that just gets you the same answer of 9. Yeah. To draw the smaller 4 triangle shape, you actually only need to draw 3 triangles. To see for yourself, trace the shape on the touchscreen. Notice how the middle triangle in the shape is actually made of the sides of the other 3 triangles. Okay, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Like 1. How would you do that? So 1, 2, 6, 7, 9. Nope, that's the same answer. Seven? Because then this makes 3 squares. So 7?
There we go.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, I get it.
Critical thinking is
I-
the key to success.
Just getting the numbers right. Obviously. That's correct. Your first impulse might have been to divide the 36 triangles by 4, but a closer look shows that each 4 triangle cluster is actually formed by 3 triangles. When you apply this way of thinking to the larger shapes, you end up with the answer pictured above, or to the right. 21 divided by 3 equals 7. Division. Nicely done. As you might have noticed, everyone in this town is simply crazy about puzzles. Strongly advise that you solve as many puzzles as you can. Oh, and while I'm at it, I strongly advise that you drop in on Granny Riddleton next door. She's a veritable treasure trove of puzzle-related infomalia. Just beware that she's not always home. Found a strange gizmo. Triangles and ink now in your puzzle index. Just the frame and pen is that you guys can see. Doop, 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 doop. Oh, nope, that's the door out. Get back in there. You got any more hint coins? You got a window. There's a hidden puzzle here. I'll put this puzzle hidden here. 118. Oh boy. Red and black cards. This is worth 50. This is a toughie one. Hang on. A jokerless deck of 52 cards sits on the table. The cards are shuffled thoroughly and divided into 2 stacks of 26 cards labeled A and B. If you divide the cards as described above and check the contents of each pile 1,000 times, how many times could you expect the number of red cards in one pile to match the number of black cards in the other? Hang on. Oh boy. Okay. 1,000 times? I feel like I need a hint because something, just for the fact of like how it's phrased, is interesting. How many red cards and black cards are there in a deck of 52 cards? Well, it's even. It's half and half. But I don't know how you would say that, if that makes sense. There are a total of 26 black cards and 26 red cards in a 52 card deck. Yes. So wouldn't it just be, like if you actually evenly divided it, it would just be 1,000 times. Right? Is it just 1,000 times? The number of red cards in pile A is equal to 26 minus the number of black cards in pile A. If you can also reverse that statement and apply it to black cards, so... Is it just 1,000 times? I'm gonna put this in, and I'm gonna be very dumb. It's gonna be great. Are you excited?
I think I've got it.
Okay, I overthought that a lot.
Saves the day.
A lot. Yeah, I was like, yeah. You can expect a corresponding number of red and black cards to show up between the piles 1,000 times out of 1,000 tries. There are 26 cards of each color in a 52 card deck. If you form two piles of 26 randomly selected cards from this deck, the number of red cards in a pile A is equal to 26 cards minus the number of black cards in pile A. In pile B, the situation is reversed. No matter how the cards are divided, the number of red cards in pile A will equal to the number of black cards in pile B, and vice versa. So for example, for stack A, let's say diamonds or clubs and spade and club 10 cards. Therefore, the total of hearts and diamonds is 26 minus 10 equals 16 cards, in which case the total of club and club is... Is one of those supposed to be a spade? I think one of those is supposed to be a spade, but the sprites are a little interesting. Is 26 minus 10 equals 16 cards. So hearts and diamonds must be 26 minus 16 equals 10 cards. I swear my brain shuts off with numbers. I wish it didn't. It just does though. Ooh, that was a real mind twister. You and me both, Luke. Red and black cards now in your puzzle index. That was rough.